Did he have a sense of humor?
Yeah, I think he did, but I think he was really embarrassed, and I felt bad. He didn't. I don't know.
See, that's the difference. You will play pranks for yourself, and you don't care who it's on.
No, I do
people
care.
get mad.
I do care when they get mad, but in the moment while I'm doing it, I don't know that they're going to be mad, and I don't know what to do when they're mad. I say I'm sorry, and Lou has been the recipient of a lot of these.
Mine. I wasn't humiliated in front of the audience. Mine was a strict thing between you, me, and I guess the crew, and I guess Rich. I was very young in my career. I'd never really done a theater before. So I'm on stage, and when you're that nervous, and it's like it's also like an opportunity. I'm probably making more than I usually make at the clubs. And we roll into the theater. I guess I must have been at sound check. And Howie's a big star, like this is a huge few thousand seat theater, and it's an off night. It's like a Monday or something. So you're filling a theater on an off night. And I go, what's all this? Do you have an orchestra? And the stage manager says, no, that's for the rest of the week. Like Carousel is per play here, or whatever show was, Guys and Dolls was there. So there's a full orchestra behind a curtain, and that the audience is never going to see.
It's not even ringing a bell.
It's not even a funny story, but I go on stage.
How can whatever follows your reaction, how can it not be funny? The fact that it's not funny is making me laugh because you can't even get it out.
Because it also taught me something about myself, like keep calm and carry on, I'm on stage, and I'm doing my act, whatever the fuck I talked about back then, right?
Right.
Waffles, New Jersey, growing up in the cater, just my little cute, like, I wasn't the roast guy. I had none of that attack mode. I was cute.
You were an adorable little Jew with a full head of hair.
With a Jew fro
yes.
that would make any 70s basketball player jealous. And every time I got it was a reward. Every time I got a laugh, a big laugh, which was, every couple minutes I'd get a big laugh. Not constantly, but when I got a big laugh, so that the audience just was loud, right on the laugh, there'd be a huge gong noise right behind my head.
Oh.
Do you remember this now?
No. Do you remember it, Rich?
You know. You was you on the gong.
Well, probably.
I did not know that till right now. I assumed, but so every time I'm like, punchline, waffles, and the audience would roar, and then kong right behind my head. So the gong is a foot behind. There's a curtain. I'm in front of a curtain, and then a gong, and the audience doesn't hear the gong because they're laughing on the laugh. Right. But what they do see is me. Me flinching like I'm about to get hit with a.
Every time there's a round of applause, you're like this.
Yeah. So I'm never killing this hard. I've never killed this hard because it's like this big theater show. But I'm also like, there, I don't know what you'd call that, like Tourette. Like I turned into like wild and crazy guy on the.
Two guys walking to a bar. Whoa.
And I have no idea because I didn't even see the gong beforehand, so I have no idea. Of course, I get off stage, I walk around the back, and you guys are standing there with a gong pushed up against the curtain.
You just found a gong and put
There was a gong there, so I just pushed
There's an orchestra, whole
What's
orchestra.
really interesting is I did a lot with Lou too, that the juxtaposition of being able to be behind a curtain, right behind a comic, without them knowing, and to be hide through the anonymity of a giant laugh, was hysterical. We did one, and it wasn't me, Rich. We had a comic also opening for me, and right on the setup, in the middle of the setups, one of the stage managers, would just stick his bare ass out the curtain, so that he'd be going, I'll tell you something. I went on a date, and it was a first date. She looks at me, and she says, and then you'd hear the audience go, "Wow, wow!" Like they're singing ass. And like, but we did it the whole act, and it was off. And he got off stage. I go, "How are they?" He goes, "They're responsive, but they're weird." He had no idea. He goes, "They don't have a sense of timing. You're gonna feel really off out there, Howie. They do this weird thing, and it's not even like laughter. It's just whoa, whoa, this is gonna be good." And I just let him describe that to me, and I always felt like that was gonna be.